Lively, elegant, historic, and modern. This is Budapest, a place that will make anyone smile. And the Faculty of Dentistry at the Semmelweis University guarantees this smile will be radiant and healthy. We've been training the elite of dentistry in our institutions for 150 years, and we are ranked highly in the global university ranking system. The Faculty of Dentistry is really popular among students. Here, approximately 1,000 students learn the secrets of healing to become successful and well-respected dentists.
Semmelweis University is a very old and well-known university in Europe with a certificate that is accepted in the whole Europe.
There was a couple dentists that I knew back in Canada who actually graduated from Semmelweis. They were able to come back to Canada and work in the profession. That's kind of what led me to come to Semmelweis and study here.
The dentist is an artist because you have to build, you have to make people's teeth look aesthetic as possible. Their smile, it's literally the first impression, and it's very, very important in different aspects of life.
Obtaining a diploma at the Semmelweis University is a milestone that everyone can be proud of, since the world-class theoretical and practical training is a solid foundation for starting your professional life. The knowledge acquired here will help you start your career practically anywhere in the world.
The faculty has gained an international recognition by being within the first 250 universities offering dental training in the world. For the international students who are coming from more than 70 countries, it's a great advantage that after the graduation they can practice all over in Europe, and they can move also to the US for postgraduate training. So with this diploma, they have good access to other work possibilities.
The Faculty of Dentistry means tradition,
knowledge,
hard work, and passion to me. Here we're doing everything from basic fillings to complex root canals to creating dentures and bridges. As well, we're learning very basics orthodontic appliances and how to manipulate them. As well, we're treating children now in the pedodontics department. And we go into the oral surgery department and we learn to do extractions, which is probably the most exciting thing.
Already at the third year, they see patients and do treatment with supervisors. For this, they have to get very practical knowledge already in the first 2 years, although the first 2 years is primarily for the general medical knowledge, which they can build on later on.
The practice here in dentistry provides us exactly what we're going to do in the future as a dentist. So as soon as you graduate from the university, you can just start your way immediately.
Since healing-related knowledge expands continuously and technical solutions evolve constantly, for a doctor, learning is a lifelong journey. Our university's postgraduate specialized, doctoral, and upskilling courses cover the entire dental career and help you keep your knowledge always up to date. And you can learn all of this straight from the best.
In the clinical practices, our teachers give us a lot of freedom and they trust us a lot, especially in the 5th year. They treat us as if we are colleagues and not just students.
I think the professor assists us in every single step that we take in this university, and every single professor in different departments are working together as well as working with the student to help our life become better here in the university.
If we are talking about dentistry, that's always at the cutting edge of technology. So we involve this new technology in our research. And since it's already in our research, we also included it in the teaching.
We use different advanced technology techniques in the practices, such as the CAD/CAM system and 3D impression taking.
In case you're not only interested in using the new achievements, but also researching them, the university supports both independent research and international collaborations.
The Faculty of Dentistry has a widespread international connections, both on research and teaching field. This also opens the international communication and the possibilities of Erasmus programs, taking part in studying foreign universities for a semester or two and gaining good experience in international connections as well.
Education is conducted in 3 languages, since nearly a quarter of the students come from abroad. We have students from more than 50 countries, and thanks to the mixture of their diverse cultures, our scientific community is truly sparkling and inspiring.
Other students at the Faculty of Dentistry are very friendly because we're all far away from home, and whenever someone needs help, we're always there to help them out in any situation, and that's why it makes it feel like a second home to me.
It's a great community. It has a lot of developing potential, and I just feel like we will grow together as a community, as a Faculty of Dentistry, and also the university themselves, because everyone is being provided an equal opportunity here.
Of course, it's quite exhausting to study at this level of intensity for 5 whole years. So it is mandatory to take a break from time to time. There is no shortage of programs at our university. Partying and studying together quickly creates a bond between students.
The Student Association have events and parties and maybe some meetings every week for the student to have like a good social life together as a community. For example, like the student ball, or like a lot of boat party and a lot of events where students can join together, enjoy life.
I like being a student in Budapest because Budapest is a very big city. There's a lot to do and a lot to see, and you can always find people from all around the world here. So every time I walk anywhere where there's a historical building, it kind of takes me by surprise and takes my breath away.
Although there are strong communities at all the faculties of Semmelweis University, the Faculty of Dentistry is special. Lifelong friendships are formed between students year after year. You can definitely count on this alumni community anytime after graduation, just like on the Prestige. Respect and stable career guaranteed by your Semmelweis diploma.
When I look back, I would say that I have a great journey with the faculty themselves, because they have assisted me ever since day one that I joined the university. It has always been an experience that I enjoy, and I probably just love this faculty. I fell in love with it.
I'm proud that I can learn from the best at the best place possible.
As a dentist, I will play an essential part in medicine.
Choose a lifelong profession, choose the Faculty of Dentistry at Semmelweis University.
What could be better than being a first-year student in Budapest, in this beautiful, bustling city with a rich culture? Perhaps being a student of the most dynamically developing faculty of the prestigious Semmelweis University, the Faculty of Health Sciences. This faculty is over 40 years old, offering the widest range of health education options.
It's a very prestigious university that can help me get career opportunities not only in Hungary but also in the rest of the world.
Whenever I come to this faculty every day, whenever I have classes, I really feel like I'm not going to university. It's like my friend's house or somewhere, because I really feel so comfortable here.
The Faculty of Health Sciences is the second largest faculty of Semmelweis University, where nearly 3,700 students complete their studies each year. Our faculty's training programs, like other programs at Semmelweis University, represent a high standard and enjoy a good reputation, which is why students apply to us from all over the world.
The faculty's mission is creating the possibility of lifelong learning. So when help is needed, everyone can offer the best of their knowledge. Students at the Faculty of Health Sciences are highly passionate about their professions, no matter what specialization they might choose. A wide variety of practice venues, training kitchens, baby mom rooms, and gymnasiums await. In the Oxy Arena, you can even simulate real accidents. Hospital practices are also key.
I chose to be a nurse because ever since I've been young, I wanted to work in a medical field, working alongside many people like nurses, doctors, and other staff, and have a very one-to-one connection with the patients that I can follow throughout their health journey.
As a result of the high number of practical classes, students get to know the patient care system and the diagnostic and nursing tasks of their field before they officially become employees. We have nearly 150 practice venues, and our largest clinical partner is Semmelweis University with its modern clinics of more than 3,000 beds.
The practical classes are pretty nice in Semmelweis University. Every time I had a different kind of experience, and it's really nice because in every hospital there are so many things to learn. So we learn new technology in the robotic section as well, and also we learn some breathing mechanism in a cardiorespiratory hospital practice as well, and pulmo as well.
A colorful community and an enormous team await you here. The members are connected by the desire to help. During the small group sessions, each student gets special attention from their professors. This way you can start working with confidence anywhere in the world, right after obtaining your diploma. Employers are also on the lookout for specialists who are equally well-versed in theory and practice.
Faculty of Health Sciences means friendship,
Opportunity and career.
New skills and knowledge to me.
A number of training opportunities await you at this faculty, since 7 of its bachelor's and 2 of its master programs are also available in English. As the knowledge of health science constantly broadens, our postgraduate courses help you keep your knowledge up to date. If you're attracted to a scientific or research career, you can choose from numerous topics. These include stress management, effects of psychoactive drugs, premature birth or malformation, just to name a few. And you learn directly from the best.
The professors are really nice. They are top-notch professors. They are really helpful. Whenever I'm stuck in any kind of problem, I just contact to them and they came with a solution every time.
Besides the methods, the technical environment of healthcare is also developing at an amazing pace. High-tech simulation laboratories, classrooms, and practice areas await you. And, as a bonus, a lot of cool students, just like you.
When I first came in the university, I found a lot of international students, so it's really a diversity. There are a lot of students who are all around the world, and also the Hungarian students as well.
The first few weeks or days are very difficult when you come from a different country to Hungary, because you don't know anything about transport, about accommodation and everything, so they helped me a lot and I'm very thankful to them.
I joined when I was at the end of first year, so the other students already knew each other and I was the new one. But immediately they accepted me, they let me join their groups.
Obviously, as a student, it's not only studying and science you're interested in. Good news, we love to party here. From the freshman's ball to the graduation ceremony, we often organize events where we can all chill and relax. We know that choosing a profession where you dedicate your entire life to helping and being responsible for other people's lives can be challenging, not to mention the fact that you attend a legendary university with a history of over 250 years. However, if you accept these challenges, you will get quality in return. Quality in education, in work, and in one of the most important communities in your life.
There was a cultural event where everyone could share their food from their own country, they could share their culture, they could talk about it to other students. So it was a good sociable event where you could easily get friends from different faculties too.
I think that Budapest is probably the light of Hungary. It is a great city, probably the most beautiful in the whole of Europe. I think the transportation, the food is great, the people are great. And especially for a student or just a foreigner in general, it's a really nice environment to be in. Every room, every corner has become very close to me, and I've lived here for some time now, and it's become like my second home. It's really awesome.
I will play an essential part in medicine, and it's really good to know that.
The secret of successful healing is teamwork. Join us.
Choose a lifelong profession. Choose the Faculty of Health Sciences at Semmelweis University.
Exploring Budapest and experiencing new things in the city is amazing, but it's even better to spend your student years here. This impressive metropolis is the home of Semmelweis University, which is over 250 years old and is the leading health science university in Central Europe. The history of the Faculty of Medicine is linked to the university since the very beginning. The essence is the same. The most ambitious students apply here, those who want to be proficient in the art of medicine and who are attracted to one of the oldest professions, healing.
For me, it's very important to be able to relieve somebody else's pain, regardless of their culture and their beliefs. And I feel like being a medical doctor is the closest profession which I'm close to being able to do that.
I'm happy to be a medical student here. I tried to find top-rated universities in Europe, and I found Semmelweis University. I can't wait for the moment that I can do my first surgery and save a life in that moment.
Our university's historical heritage and tradition are the solid foundations of modern education, research innovation, and healing. The faculty's most important mission is general medical training. One of the most important directives of the recently renewed curriculum is that students gain on-hand experience at the clinics as soon as possible.
We also require them to become independent and critical thinkers so that they don't forget to think during their studies. We also require them to be able to make certain decisions by the time they graduate. We also encourage our students to be able to specialize and step directly and smoothly into the residency training program. And even beyond that, we want from our students to be able to learn throughout their lives.
Your lifelong learning begins with 12 semesters. Yes, that's quite a warm-up. That is how long it takes in the general medicine program to obtain your master's degree. While during the first 2 years, theory is the main focus, practical training is still an important part of the curriculum.
In anatomy, for instance, in the practicals, we usually start by analyzing the cadaver, and then we dissect the cadaver based on what the professor used to tell us. We see the whole process of the autopsy, which is very interesting for us because we get to deal with actual bodies.
The cadavers provide a perfect hands-on experience in order to aid in your learning. The department also has a museum which contains specimens covering the entire human body.
The third year, the preclinical module, is a transitional period. As the name suggests, it prepares you for clinical work. Your theoretical knowledge will now be put into practice. You will learn the mechanisms of diseases as well as the diagnostic and therapeutic principles. During the 4th and 5th years, the clinical module, you can study and prove yourself on a weekly basis, spending time with real patients. During the final 6th year, you will be involved in daily clinical activities. You can enter specialist training after obtaining your diploma. You need to spend only 4 to 7 years in your chosen field to become a qualified doctor, performing independent medical work.
The student following his or her tutor throughout the day like a shadow. And the most important part of this is to the bedside. At the bedside, the student will meet the patient in a real-life setting and interviews the patient and takes part in the diagnostic and the therapeutic decisions.
Semmelweis University is one of the top 250 universities in the world. This means the institution is in the top 1% of the world's 28,000 universities. This significant achievement is the result of outstanding research and scientific work, extensive international relations, and world-class education.
I see a lot of passionate and interesting people. That's one of the reasons that I'm really happy to be here at Semmelweis. And also the high level of the education here. It's not an easy job to study medicine or other subjects in Semmelweis, but we all accepted the hardship of it, and we're enjoying the relationship between the students and the professors. All of them are nice. They want us to work hard and study hard, but they are really strict at the same time. I think that's also a good thing because we as future doctors need to be really responsible.
Medical training is available in 3 languages: Hungarian, English, and German. The faculty attracts people from 100 countries, which results in a vivid, multicultural environment. The diploma obtained here has great value anywhere in the world.
Bureaucratically, administratively, it's accepted immediately wherever you go around the world, in all countries around the globe.
The main goal of the Faculty of Medicine is to live up to the challenges of the 3rd millennium and provide an environment that inspires innovation. If you want to dedicate your life to research, then the research groups at Semmelweis University will be the perfect springboard for you.
The student is able to enter a whole network, an international network of scientists. Our research groups throughout the medical faculty are embedded in the internationality of science in general and medical science in particular.
A real multicultural community awaits. You will make lifelong friendships here. The unique atmosphere is guaranteed by foreign students from all over the world. If you choose the Faculty of Medicine, you will face serious challenges, but these will make you develop and help you create a solid foundation for your future. Your efforts will guarantee you a membership of the highly qualified healers community. Sometimes the workload is huge, so it's mandatory to let off some steam and recharge your batteries with your fellow students. Post-exam parties, semester openings, midterm parties, the Ice Carnival await, all in the center of the capital.
And Budapest always gives us the opportunities to enjoy our time. The nightlife is really nice here. The city is really beautiful, so even if you go out for a walk, you'll enjoy your time.
The university itself has a wide variety of students, which I think is very important because it allows us to embrace different types of cultures. And the professors here are very welcoming. The atmosphere is very warm and everyone feels very comfortable with each other here. So I think it's the best choice for a medical university.
It is very important to me that the diploma obtained here is recognized all over the world.
I want to devote my life to healing and I want to be a good doctor.
Choose a lifelong profession. Choose the Faculty of Medicine at Semmelweis University.
Welcome to the heart of Europe, Budapest, a bustling metropolis with an ever-changing face. Everything you can imagine is right here, right now. The majestic Danube, the compelling Buda, the lively Pest, architecture, culture, gastronomy, and of course, history. This divine metropolis serves as a home of the 250-year-old Semmelweis University. Just like the city, our university nurtures its centuries-old traditions while also putting an emphasis on modernity and constant development. Our health education, truly outstanding by international standards, takes place in 6 faculties. Now let's introduce a faculty with a rich history. The Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. It was founded in 1955, although it's worth noting that pharmacists have been trained within these walls well before that.
Semmelweis University can give different opportunities for incoming students, and its diploma is widely accepted, so I'm sure it's a great opportunity to pursue your studies here.
Actually, my parents are pharmacists, and as such, the love for this profession was instilled to me from a very young age. And as I grow older and older, seeing them work really made me want to follow in their footsteps.
How easy is it to find a job with a pharmacy degree is an important question. Spoiler alert, it's really easy. But what might be even more important is that the training itself offers numerous interesting opportunities.
I got to feel like I'm really making something that's going to be used to actually cure or alleviate pain to someone. I really was fascinated by how medicines, in this case I mean drugs, how they work. And to me it seemed like some kind of magic. And so I wanted to find out how really the magic works.
After I get my diploma, there are different areas I can continue my education and career in. For instance, it could be industry, pharmacy, community pharmacies, or even hospital clinics.
The high value of our diploma is based on the combination of traditions and modernity and innovations in the education, research, as well as drug supply. The students are learning to be experts of the medicinal products. The value of our degree is demonstrated also by the position in the ranking, like the QS ranking system, where we are in a position among the first 250 universities and faculties.
Pharmaceutical research is one of the fastest developing disciplines, so our curriculum contains the latest achievements of pharmaceutics. The training that awaits you here covers a constantly increasing number of topics.
So when it comes to Semmelweis University, you are able to pursue a PharmD diploma, which is actually a doctor of pharmacy, which is something that you're not able to get in all universities or in many universities for that matter.
Although a modern laboratory environment is a must at a world-class university, the most valuable opportunities will come to you through cooperation. Cooperation with the researchers of the 5 other faculties of Semmelweis University, with academic research groups, with foreign universities, and even with the biggest market players. Thanks to this, as a student, you can gain experience in the production of new medical products, in substance and manufacturing development, in the study of new therapeutic methods. So basically, you will get all the support you need in order to start your career.
You will have connections throughout the world, different companies, different people that can actually help you throughout. So these connections are far more than simple. These friendships are going to make something greater in the future.
The faculty staff is cooperating in many fields of the pharmaceutical science with the R&D centers, health centers, and also with the pharmaceutical companies. In addition, there are intensive cooperations with universities in Europe or overseas, and this cooperation serves as a good basis for the scientific research activities and publications.
The Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences means cooperation, opportunity,
friendship, competition,
and analysis to me.
Theory is the foundation of knowledge, and we put an emphasis on it. However, there are secrets to your profession you can only learn during practice. It's for this reason that starting from the first weeks at the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, you'll take practical classes regularly at modern laboratories and at the clinics among patients. So almost half of the 5-year pharmacist training consists of practical classes, not just in labs, but also in hundreds of training pharmacies. This teaching method guarantees you will gain instantly usable and up-to-date experience.
During our 3rd year, we are learning more about the traditional part of making drugs and pills and different suppositories. But when it comes to the 4th year, we are shifting a bit and we get to know how the different devices help us to make the same pills but in industrial scale.
By using this kind of equipment, you are able to get experience and see and feel what you're going to use in your work practice.
If you choose PhD training, you can work on developments that might provide solutions to future health challenges, possibly with your help. Of course, the university provides you with all the help you need for this, straight from the best.
There are great teachers, I would say, that I've met here, many of whom I look up to. It does not strictly have to be an educational relationship, as many of the teachers that you will meet here can become friends later down the road.
During our 3rd year, we were introduced to Professor Antal, and he addressed us as the colleagues. That's time we realized that we're actually going to become pharmacists one day.
At Semmelweis University's Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, education is conducted in 3 languages: Hungarian, English, and German. This is one of the reasons students join us from all over the world. Since everyone brings their own exciting cultures, the atmosphere is truly welcoming.
There are a lot of student parties that are organized by either the clubs or even the school itself. You wouldn't lack where to go to have a nice weekend at.
Budapest is a really great city with a great history, so of course it has different ways to experience the culture by visiting museums or art galleries, but of course the gem is probably the ruined parts, which you cannot find in other countries. I'm proud that I can learn from the best at the world-class Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences.
As a pharmacist, I will be a pillar of medicine and pharmaceutical industry.
Choose a lifelong profession. Choose the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences at Semmelweis University.
Semmelweis University is the oldest medical university in Hungary. With its 6 faculties, Semmelweis occupies a distinguished place in the Hungarian medical and health sciences higher education system. Its 3 main activities are education, research innovation, and healthcare. This trinity is what makes it an internationally recognized center of knowledge.
The 250th year anniversary is a milestone that also gives us an opportunity to define our goals for the next quarter millennium. We are working on building a university that trains the best physicians as well as the best healthcare professionals. Our most important objective is to prepare our graduates to provide the best medical, dental, pharmaceutical, and conductor services, as well as the highest quality healthcare to patients. It is also important to restructure the Hungarian medical education system by increasing the role of clinical practice in our teaching programs. Our third goal is to position our university among the top 100 universities in the world and among the top 5 universities in its field in Europe within the next 10 years.
Semmelweis University's history started 250 years ago in 1769, when Queen Maria Theresa established a medical faculty at the University of Nagy-Szombat. As one of the top specialized universities in Central and Eastern Europe, the institution has also played a major role in the great historical events of Hungary and the region. Several world-famous physicians and researchers studied or worked at the institution. The university has been the location for several first-time procedures carried out in Hungary and has introduced many innovative procedures.
The challenges of the 21st century demand from medical and health science university leaders that the education, research and patient care activities at their institution be innovative and dynamic. At Semmelweis University, as a medical and health science institution, a translational research approach is dominant, which means that results can be used in patients' care without delay. The research topics focus on maintaining health, preventing diseases, early diagnosis, and efficient treatment, as well as prolonging life for the population as a whole. It is also important that we align all of this with the requirements of industry and the economic needs of the market.
In all its 3 main activities, Semmelweis University's goal is to keep up with international trends, make future technologies accessible, and create an inspiring environment that supports innovation in the healthcare and pharmaceutical industries.
This is the 46th time since 1967 that we conferred the titles of honorary doctors. The Doctor Honoris Causa ceremony for a new honorary doctors is one of the most outstanding events in the academic life of our university. This year, 13 prominent professors nominated by the university's faculties have been chosen to receive this distinction. Our development would not be so dynamic without the forward-looking international scientific relation we have developed with the professors here.
The name Semmelweis speaks for itself. If there would be a Nobel Prize already 200 years ago, I think he would have won 3 Nobel Prizes in one go. My relationship with Semmelweis University is actually 31 years old. For Europe, it's one of the leading institutions, and together I hope we can even make this a bigger place. And as we just heard, Angela Merkel is saying that the ambition is to be in the top 100 in the world. Well, let's do this together.
You know, the title is first of all, it's an acknowledgement, a public acknowledgement of personal achievements. It's not only an honor, it's an obligation to continue with the collaboration. And that's a very, very nice, a very productive concept and idea to confound and to create relations across borders.
It's always a great pleasure and honor to receive such a prestigious award from Semmelweis University. Even the name, Semmelweis, I think, was the person, the physician who revolutionized medicine, what he did. And I think the successors, the faculty of Semmelweis University continues this great tradition. Great honor for me.
My name is Pernilla. I'm from Norway.
Hi, my name is Sarush Kargahi. I'm an Iranian-Canadian student. I come from Toronto, Ontario.
My name is Velva. I'm in 5th year dentistry and I'm from Greece.
My name is Jessica Kuri. My name is Tal. I'm from Israel.
My name is Omnia Aima and I'm from London.
My name is Reika Shihara and I'm from Japan.
My name is Arazu. I'm from England.
While I studied originally in Canada, I studied kinesiology, sciences, and psychology. However, I wanted to pursue more in the field of science. And also I wanted to move to Europe, as Europe is a golden place for all North Americans to come to. And honestly, choosing Semmelweis was one of the best decisions so far in my life.
To be honest, it's very common in Israel to study medicine in Hungary.
and one of my best friends were studying in Hungary. So I thought it's a good opportunity to live in Europe, to meet people from all over the world.
Actually, there were so many Japanese people coming here before, and I just found the advertisement in the paper, and I just tried to search like how this university is, and that's how I came. Yeah.
I really love oral surgery, and it's also, I think, because in England I nurse for an oral surgeon. I'm a dental nurse, and so it was so nice to actually come and carry on and improve my knowledge. And I really love the department, and all the teachers, not just in the oral surgery department, but at Semmelweis, they're really passionate about what they teach. For example, Professor Guerra in perio. So it's really nice. And in oral surgery, I have a small group that I'm in. So I've been lucky in that sense. And we see patients almost weekly for extraction, so it's really nice.
In the second year, I liked physiology. It's really great subject, and we have like so many the basics of those medicine. It was really interesting. Also anatomy, or the autopsy as well. In pathology for third year, we have autopsy. Those are like with the real specimen. So it's actually that we can't really experience in my home country, so it's really good. And for now, we're having those clinical subjects, and I think the pediatrics was really nice. We have seen so many cases with the rare cases that it was really interesting, and we've been to an ICU as well with those little kids. Yeah, they were so sweet, and yeah, it was really nice.
It's really not nice to ask it in front of Professor Guerra, but really my favorite subject is periodontology. But beside that, I also like oral pathology and oral medicine, so everything really related to diseases in the mouth. I actually love Budapest, and I'm definitely coming back. I feel it's my second home. So whenever I come back to Budapest, I feel this is my home as well, at the same time as Norway is my home.
It was recommended to me by a few friends who have already graduated from Semmelweis or while they were still in progress. They told me that Semmelweis will show you challenges, yet it still builds you up with a good amount of theoretical and practicals at the same time, and gets you ready for real life. And not surprisingly, all of my other friends who have graduated from here have passed the exams for continuing education in North America.
I would recommend first to come and see the city, see the university, how is it going here. And it's a nice experience to see different people, different cultures. We get here a good experience, practical experience, which we not necessarily get in different countries. So I recommend it.
If you're looking for a unique experience and a challenge and also something different and you want to get out there and you really want to be a very hands-on experience, Semmelweis is definitely a university for you. And especially if you're looking for just that calling or something like you want to try something different, I would 100%, I would not look back. And the teaching here is one of a kind, and everyone speaks great English as well. I know that can be some people might be thinking, oh, about a language barrier. I haven't had any problems in my 5 years, and it's been a fantastic experience so far. So it's definitely something that I would definitely recommend.
I really hope that fellow Norwegians will come to Semmelweis. It is a very, very good experience, and I think that Norwegians can adapt very well.
I think the education is worth it. We get a DMD degree, which means that we are a doctor of dental medicine, and we treat the patient as a whole, and we learn anatomy of the whole body, we learn pathology, pathophysiology, ENT, so many medical subjects like neurology, psychiatry. So it's really important, I think, because you can treat the patient as a whole, and I really like that, to be honest.
I really would like to specialize in oral surgery, and I'm hoping to actually do it at Semmelweis, because in England, in order for me to specialize in oral surgery, I have to work as a general dentist for 2 years before I can do the 3-year training. But at Semmelweis, I can actually start as soon as I finish. So I think this is a great plus point.
I would like to stay here and work, but because of Hungarian, it's very hard, and it's very important to communicate with the patients, so I think I will just go home.
I would like to stay here in Europe, and I would like to specialize somewhere soon, near future. That's my dream.
I can safely say that I spent my best years during the medical university. As a PhD student, I was studying the acute effects of reactive oxygen species in brain tissue. And the reactive oxygen species is something that is formed during adverse conditions such as ischemia or neurodegenerative diseases, such as, for example, Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's disease or Huntington's chorea. And what we were studying was when these reactive oxygen species are formed, how can they damage brain tissue? And that was also the topic of my PhD thesis. I accepted a tenure-track position here at the university, and I'm here ever since. Within the context of tumor metabolism, there are many directives. So we actually have approximately 50 projects. The work is divided from laboratory animals to cell cultures or even to human samples. Everybody's doing something on almost all of these projects. Just imagine that 50% of the human population gets some kind of cancer one way or another during their lifetime, and 50% of those who got it die from it. So 1/4 of the human population dies from cancer. And I do believe that within our lifetime there are going to be major breakthroughs in cancer research, and I'm talking about not just discoveries, but those which are applied in the clinic. So we are going to see people treated, if not cured, by drugs that were found out from the research that happens here now, including us, for example. These are for people who do not really mind being repetitive and perseverant, and I highly appreciate those who can do something better than me. And again, I do have some people who are really better than me in doing some things, and it is such a pleasure to see this. That I remember when I was a PhD student, my professor would say, "Oh, Christos, how can you do this so fast?" And now I see this with my own students. It's really great.
Semmelweis University is the oldest medical training institution in Hungary. As a 6-faculty university, it occupies a unique position in the Hungarian medical and health sciences higher education. Its 3 main activities are education, research and innovation, and medicine. These 3 units make it an internationally recognized center of excellence.
We are building a university that trains the best doctors and health professionals. Our most important goal is to ensure that Hungarian people can benefit from the best medical, dental, health, pharmaceutical, or conducting care thanks to the excellence of our graduates. With this in mind, we have renewed the Hungarian medical education, putting practice first. Thanks to the curricular reform, students spend more time at the bedside and in the operating theater, so that the knowledge acquired here is not only useful, but also applicable in everyday life. This also serves one of our main objectives, for the university to be among the top 100 in international higher education rankings and among the top 5 in Europe and its field of specialization in the next 10 years.
The history of Semmelweis University began more than 250 years ago, in 1769, when Maria Theresa, Queen of Hungary, founded the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Nagyszombat. As one of the most outstanding medical universities in Central and Eastern Europe, the institution has always played a key role in the life of Hungary and the region. During its more than 250-year history, many world-renowned doctors and researchers have studied or worked at the institution. The university also played a leading role at national level during the COVID-19 pandemic that started in Hungary in 2020. The institution took part in the fight against the pandemic as one of the largest providers of COVID treatment in our country, and it was at the forefront of screening, vaccination, and scientific work and communication related to the coronavirus.
The university citizens have shown that the practice of medicine and health science is not just a vital job that requires sacrifice, but a lifelong profession, the importance of which has been enhanced worldwide during the pandemic.
Semmelweis University is the largest medical and health sciences institution in the country, the site of several interventions first carried out in Hungary and Central and Eastern Europe, where many innovative procedures have been introduced. The largest number of future doctors, health professionals, and specialists are trained here. The training offer is constantly evolving, also in line with the needs of the labor market.
The challenges of the 21st century require leaders of medical and health science universities to ensure that their institutions are innovative and dynamic in their teaching, patient care, and research activities. At Semmelweis University, as an institution of medicine and health sciences, a translational research approach, results that can be used in patient care as quickly as possible is the key. The focus of research is on health preservation, disease prevention, early diagnosis and effective treatment, and reaching a healthy and active old age. Another important aspect is to bring all this closer to industry and economic needs of the market.
Today, Semmelweis University is one of the most successful Hungarian players in the international rankings. It is ranked in the top 250 of the Times Higher Education 2023 global rankings. In the field of medicine and health sciences, it is among the world's top 200 higher education institutions. In the cardiovascular field, it is ranked 43rd. The institution is also highly attractive to foreign students, with nearly 5,000 of its almost 14,000 students coming from 100 countries around the world. Semmelweis University is one of Europe's leading English and German language training institutions. In all three of its main areas of activity, the university aims to keep pace with international trends, to make the technologies of the future available, to provide an inspiring environment supporting health and pharmaceutical innovation, and to renew and improve clinical patient care.